Good evening all, hope everybody is doing well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope we are all having a mint week so far. I am, because I'm a little bit happier with this week's daily races. Now, it's a safe bunch of races, fair to say, I think. You've got Brands Hatch, Dragon Trail, although it is reverse, so I think that's about as crazy as it gets. And then Gardens, that is Dragon Trail, Gardens, reverse, and then Willow Springs, Group 4. So it's about as safe as Polyphony could play it this week. But I'm not complaining. Last week was questionable at best, was disappointing at worst, and so yeah, I'm not gonna whinge too much about this week's batch of races. I don't really think we can complain all too much. Now, surprisingly here, I'm starting P5. I've got a 117.2. Didn't think it was going to be starting that far up, I'll be perfectly honest. Let me just double check race details, because I think you need to use both tyres. Required tyres, racing hard. That's probably going to be what we're on all race then, is it? Or is it not? I don't know. So yeah, hope everyone's doing well. What do we think of this week's combos? I don't think they're all too bad. I think this is a one, hopefully, where we could do okay. We just need to keep it on track, as we always say. But this week probably more important than ever. So let's see how we get on. Kicking things off, Daily Race C, P5. Wasn't expecting to be starting this high up, although my DR did drop massively last week. So I'm not expecting, I wasn't expecting to be in the highest of lobbies. I do have to say that. John, how we doing? Evening. Greg, evening. Jonathan, evening. Did you a livery for TT Group 4? I'm guessing you did the same thing as me, John, and realised that the TT was top of all of the timing boards. I think that's what the TT stands for this week, is time trial, because the Audi is certainly popular around here. So I appreciate that, John. I will get that on the Audi. We're going to be back on Friday as well, doing this very batch of daily races. So we are going to be taking a look at different cars and trying some alternative choices. But for this week, on this stream at least, we're going to see how we get on in the TT. Along with a few other cars, we're going to have a look at a couple of others that obviously might be usable. I was thinking that the Ferrari might have been quite good around here. That is just a total guess. I do not really know, just by knowing really that the last time it did do quite well around here. I think that was a different balance of power update, however. So I got no idea on strategy around here either. I've not seen any content on this today, so I'm starting on the hard tyres, but I don't know if it's worth pitting. I kind of get the feeling that if you're from the back, it probably is. Maybe, I don't know. So if anybody has any thoughts, or anybody has any knowledge on this one yet, I'll be all ears. But for now, I'm staying on the back of these guys quite well. Mumble wasn't pitting this morning. Got you. Okay then. So we want to try and stay on the back of these guys as best as we can. So he goes into the pits then. So he's done the hard tyres. He's going to jump on to the mediums. Okay, also just noticed that we do have to do a bit of fuel saving, which I wasn't expecting to be doing. So not driving particularly great around here. My quali time, as I say, a 2:17. I'm quite surprised that that got me as high up the grid as it has done. Evening. 1 lap hard, rest on the medium. Let's give that a try then. I'll tell you what, because we're kind of already out of strategy now, so let's try the hard tyres. I'm actually going to have to do quite a bit of fuel saving if I want this to work. I've just also realised, really. Womble probably wasn't pitting because he had the pace. That's the difference. Now that I think about it, I don't have the pace. Luckily, short shifting in the Audi is quicker, so we hopefully are saving a bit of fuel that way. Here's Bibby right behind us then. Well, if these guys have started on the medium, so far they're only 3 seconds in front. They are fighting, so in this particular instance, it might not actually work for them. See the difference though, the guy who got past me, P4 there, he's right up on the back of them very quickly. Slow and steady wins. Key tried all strategies and a one-stop was fastest. I guess it would be for him though. Difference between me and Key is that I'm not Key. But yeah, a one-stop could work because now I am having to try and I'm driving around also quite conscious of fuel as well. I think we are going to be okay as long as we keep driving like this, however. But that is going to be a potential issue. These guys up ahead are fighting. Someone's gone. So now they're 5 seconds ahead. Realistically, they're pulling about a second per lap is the difference that these guys are making here. Lost one position there. Don't want to lose another one here. Bibby's probably going to have this. Not quite on that occasion. John, how we doing? Evening, evening, evening. I just seen that comment, John. Difference between me and Key. I'll not repeat that one because that will get. You never know. There might come a day where that one gets clipped up onto YouTube and starts some beef that doesn't need to be started. But that's funny though. I would have thought the Geordie accent was a bit more annoying than anything else, but there we go, baby. You get past because quite clearly you have L pace. Oh, I wasn't expecting that to happen. An unexpected switch back on him there. Because I think Bibby is on the medium tyres, so we've probably cost him a little bit there. Don't. There's contact there. Contact from behind there. Knew it straight away. I could see on the radar that he was going to be having a look for it. Pushes his way through in the Suzuki there. Oh, that's what we're talking about. Don't fall off the road. You can't say you don't like Rory. Rory is the most likeable person I think I've ever... I was going to say ever met. I've never met him, but the most just likeable person ever. Rory's class. John's not a fan. I don't know how you're a fan of me then, mate, but fair play to you. I appreciate it. I feel a bit of a north-south divide going on. I think John must just be a fan of once you're past I don't even know, Wetherby. Anybody north of Wetherby must be alright. I think he's Midlands, isn't he? Not when I'm driving like this though. This is awful. You can't be a fan of this. This is horrendous. But as we say, I'm expecting those guys to pit a bit earlier. Sorry, not a bit earlier, a bit later on. So as long as I can kind of hold within pit stop range, that should be good. Womble's the best. I haven't actually seen any of Womble's streams. I've raced against him a couple of times. He's on the odd occasion that I reached some A-rated, A+ rated lobbies. North starts at Watford Gap. Pretty much. I love it when they talk about the North and they say like the class like Manchester as the North. It's like you've still got like another 100 miles to go before you get anywhere near what is actually the North. Let's be fair. Oh no! Oh my god, that was interesting. I was trying to avoid Bibby there. I think he's going to let us through. There was no need to let us through really, mate. But I will say thank you nonetheless. I've got to be careful for tyres now. Oh god, that's wide. That was wide. I was going to go to the right hand side of Bibby as he came back on there. I had more than enough time realistically to judge. I sort of hesitated. I couldn't really work out exactly which way to go. Oh god. I'm not a massive fan of the TT, to be honest. Used to be kind of one of my cars of choice on GT Sport in the early days, but I soon went off it. Just going to let Bibby go here. Go mate, go. Oh no, now he's pushing us. I was trying to let him past. Oh man, right, there you go. These guys are on the mediums. Oh, one guy up ahead on the mediums. Right, he's gonna go. Go for it, mate. Go for it. Sorry, baby. Oh man, how have we not killed each other yet? We keep tripping over each other. Nothing intentional. Nobody's real fault. Just a couple of times I've been trying to let him past, and then he's let me past, and then I've tried to let him past. What a place to go off. What a place to go off. Oh man, we dropped right down to the back there. We would have been in for an alright result there as well, you know. That's a killer. That is an absolute killer. Bit too close to wheels. All that I can think of when I think of Yorkshire is if anyone watches Mock the Week, there was a very early episode where they had Michael McIntyre on. And I'm not going to start telling his jokes because I normally ruin them at the best of times. Certainly not going to embarrass myself and attempt it on stream. But he does it when they have the stand-up challenge. He gets the North-South divide as his topic, and his sketch on the whole thing, or his skit on the whole thing, is absolutely mega. But that's all that I can think about when I think of Yorkshire, or I hear someone mention Yorkshire. So if anyone's seen it, they'll know what I mean. When he says, as soon as you get past sort of junction 12 of the M1, the word "the" just says, right, I'm getting off now. That's me done. And that's all I'm going to say from the joke, because I'm not going to, I'm by no means a comedian, and I will absolutely ruin his joke. Oh, didn't think I was in third gear there. I think I double shifted down. I'm sure I was in fourth. I couldn't have not been in fourth there. I must have double shifted down by mistake. Oh, that guy up ahead has just made exactly the same. Oh, it's Bibby. He's just made exactly the same mistake that I made earlier there. Exit yet. Oh, trying to go around the outside. He's gone off. Oh, now I'm going to have to watch what I'm doing. I had not been keeping a check on fuel at all that race. Don't make the same mistake. Well, without that mistake, I probably would have finished where I started, which was P7. No, I started P5. Oh, maybe I wouldn't. Don't think I would have had P5 there, but... The only things that I know or remember about Wales is Gavin and Stacey, basically. Right, I need to work out what's going on then. That's Suzuki Swift did all right there as well, you know. That might be a car to watch. I think what he's just done is kept it on track, basically. I think that's what he's managed to do. John, how we doing? Hope we're all well. I've seen that you've got a mighty quick time round here as well, mate. We had some good racing with Bibby there. We were kind of, I was all over the place a little bit though. Get your car dressed, absolutely. How we doing, Stu? Rains a lot there. Is that Wales? John saying he can do a 15.7. Nice. I'll be nowhere near that for a little while, I think. Right. Let's get a bit of practice in the oh, look at that penalty. There we go. We said he was going to do it. That is amazing. You said you were going to do it, John. What a hero, mate. For getting penalties in Daily Race C. I love that, mate. That is absolutely mega. Let's have a closer look. We'll get it on the car. Let's have a closer look. I think I need to go buy the Audi. I don't have the Audi TT. 17.9. I think that's roughly where I'm at. I think a few people in the 16s. Audi, Porsche. A few people in the 16s on my friends list, which is fairly impressive. Right, let's go get this car dressed up then. Oh, not the tuning shop. Not that one. This one. Let's see if we can have a closer look at this. Only did 6 laps, crashed on 5 of them. Surprisingly, I managed to get 4 or 5 laps in just before the start of the stream. Surprisingly, I didn't crash on any of them, but I made up for that by crashing on the in the race instead. Is this where this is going to take forever again? And then we realise that it doesn't work. I think it absolutely is. And then we'll also try the one-stop strategy as well. We'll sort of flit between the two. Try a couple of bits. We'll try a couple of strategies. We'll see what works. I imagine that the mediums might be fairly done in by the time we have finished the race, though. A few people were doing kind of 12, 13 laps on those, so consider that as well. Is this going to do exactly the same thing? It is as well, you know. Right, I'll have to give this until 28. I'm at 27 now, 1927 now. I have to give this about a minute or so. See if this loads up. We had this problem the last stream as well, didn't we? Ended up missing one of the race entries. This is annoying. Let's just see if this will work. Went off at the last corner. The last corner is such a killer, isn't it? It's an absolute killer. A total nightmare. Oh, hey. Right, I'm going to have to jump straight into the race, John, I'm afraid, here, because I think we're going to struggle to make it. And then we'll try and get that livery on after. Come on. Hurry, 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 hurry. So frustrating, this. Come on, we're at 29 now. Come on, come on, come on. I don't want to start doing daily race B. Come on, let's go. 29, 29, 29, 29. This was supposed to be all our time doing practice. Gran Turismo has let us down. There we go. 30 seconds to spare. Jesus. Right. Let's go. Is this now going to struggle to enter? Because now all of a sudden this is loading. No, we're all good. Cushy. Right, sorry about that, John. We'll try again afterwards, but at the minute it seems like the livery thing is being a pain, which is a shame because that penalty one is mega. I wanted to take a closer look at that once it was on the car. So that's a bit annoying. But not to worry. Oh, here we go. Right, few people improving their time and all that sort of stuff. Right, we've got to go. We'll do one lap on the hard tyres. You know what I've just realised? We don't even have the medium tyres anymore. Because now I'm in this new car because I bought that for the livery thing. Oh man, right, looks like we're on a no-stop strategy then. On this one, that's going to have to be what it is. And then we need to get tyres purchased. Ah, sorry guys. What a nightmare. To be fair, I had fun with that. Craig, evening. How we doing, buddy? Half the grid in the 16s. That is interesting. Right, and we've got to watch fuel. We're kind of alright on fuel. What is 100 divided by 15? 7% per lap, just under 7% per lap. I had actually used my calculator there. WRX there. I'm surprised that that isn't in the top times a little bit more. WRX. Interesting. Right, we just got to try and make this no stop work for us. I did want to do one lap on the hards and then switch over. But then didn't have the tyres. Oh, look at that. All those people going into the pits. My God, I'm just going to breeze through. Where am I going to breeze up to here? Onto the podium? Maybe? Not quite that far. There we go. Up to P7. Now we just need to hope that we have decent enough pace that we can keep those few of those medium runners behind us. And possibly have to do just a little bit of defending. Relatively difficult to overtake around here, which is why the undercut can work very well. Larry, how are you doing? Hope we are all well. I was just going to say, how's your rejoin? not very good by the looks of it, because then he hasn't managed to rejoin at all. He's on the other side of the track. Don't think he would have been looking too much at cars passing there either, so luckily we managed to get past. Now, to be fair as well, possibly to our advantage there was a lot of medium runners. That was inevitable. One of those guys was going to end up off the track, wasn't it? Oh, where's he going? Where's he going? Where's he going? It was inevitable that a lot of those runners who have went into the pits as well were going to all obviously end up together. So if we look, there's a big trail of cars all along that pit straight, which is all those guys that are now on the mediums. And hopefully they're going to be doing quite a bit of fighting, which means they struggle to catch up to us maybe as quickly. They probably will catch up, but hopefully they struggle to catch up as quickly as they could have done without traffic and whatnot. Are you going to run wide? Again, we made that mistake in the last race. John saying second. I would take that, mate. I would take that. Let's not forget as well, these guys out in front might be starting on the mediums. So yeah, there'll be a couple of people to go into the pits. Oh, there's one there. Right, we'll take P4. Lovely stuff. So he's done 4 laps on the hards. Maybe he's thinking that the mediums might not quite last the full distance. Getting a bit of a nudge from behind there. Possibly someone on the medium tyres wanting to let us know that they want to be passed. Go, a couple of people into the pits. That's very weird that he's gone into the pits. Is he pitted on the mediums? He's going to go onto the hard tyres, do we think, there? Well, John said P2. This is P2 right in front of us here. So this is looking good. Do we know how long the pit stop is at this track? It's not a long pit stop, I know that much. It is quite a short one. And there's P1 having been off. So whatever lead he's going to have is now just being absolutely demolished. What a treat. What a treat. I would barely have expected a podium from this race, but I tell you, as it stands at the minute, we could be on for the race win. Not like that, we won't. Keep it on track, come on. Think about 12 seconds, right, okay then, fair play. Well, I'm happy with that. Right, I'm going to keep an eye back on fuel as well. Yeah, you can tell he's on the mediums, the guy out front, because he is running away here. Possibly this guy was P2, the Portuguese driver. I think he was on the mediums, but that might mean that he started on them. Not quite sure. Thankfully, if he has already been on the hard tyres and this is his progress, I don't think it is though. If he's got a pit stop to do, then we are absolutely laughing. I don't think he does though. "14 seconds, Larry reckons. Maybe, yeah, John's saying maybe 12, maybe it's a tad more. Is this the first race for today? This is the second one, Larry. We didn't do well. We were doing okay in the last one, and then I binned it. So that one didn't go particularly well, but it wasn't going too bad up until then. Right, these two guys fighting, but I'm going to struggle to stay with them. I think P2 is on the mediums. Do we think? Needs to pit. We reckon he needs to pit. Well, I'm hoping so. I really am hoping so. As we can see now that we're being caught up quite a bit by all these guys behind. We can start to see them now. So it is going to be a case of trying to defend as best as we can. Hopefully their medium tyres are fairly done in though. Over half race distance now. Well over half race distance. I don't think I need to worry too much about fuel anymore, hopefully. I think it's still worth short shifting in this thing though. Fourth has gained 7 seconds in 6 laps. Yeah, they're you can see the train though, so I'm hoping he might have gained even quicker than that, to be fair. I'm hoping that they're going to slow each other down by doing a bit of scrapping and fighting. But also, obviously, maybe his tyres dropping off, I don't quite know. Running a little bit too wide there, just having to have a couple of stab of the brakes. Need to be wider into that corner for sure. Be hopeful to think that I'm racing for the podium, let's be fair. Or that I'm racing for the race win, definitely. That is definitely hopeful. This guy's probably going to go for it, yeah. Is he going to nudge me along? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. as it stands, we're fighting for the podium. But, as we know, a few people, or a couple of people up ahead there, that we're hoping need to pit. Oh, man, no. Those couple of drivers, P1 and 2, they're side by side now. One of them's gone off track, I think. One of them has gone off track, one of them's made a mistake. P2, former P2, the driver formerly known as, has now taken the lead. And the fact that they're side by side now. Oh no. Oh no. Lost 2 positions in one corner there, one silly mistake. Too busy watching the guys up ahead, got to focus on our own race. Right, there we go. The guy who was leading the race on the mediums, into the pits he goes. He's rinsed through his fuel as well. Not got much of that left. One through there. Oh no. And then we let 2 more through. That wasn't part of the plan though. Oh. Tom Fiat. No Fiat. To the inside very late on. We were always going to be dropping down the pack on the hard tyres like this, but just a case of seeing how desperately we can hold on. You never know though. It looks like some of the medium runners' pace has fallen off yet. Courtesy of some pretty worn tyres. Whoa. Oh, someone into the pits, there we go. He was on the mediums also. Right, let's go. Final lap. Let's just try and hold on. I'll take a P7 considering where we started. More than happy with a P7 really. P7 good result, certainly is. Not too bad from P15, I think. P15, P14. You know, we're halfway up back up the grid though. Either way, possibly another one to go if one of these guys run themselves off, but they haven't done. They've kept it pretty tidy. That's going to be a race to the line for P5 and 6. They're fairly close, but yes, we managed to keep a hold of that one. Not too shabby. Dan, how we doing, mate? Hope we're all well, hope we're well. That's not bad, that. I'll take a P7. Starting from the back. 14, I think. Yeah, I think it was, yeah. That's pretty cushy, that. That is pretty cushy. Now then, I'm just going to very quickly mention that we are up to precisely 411 subscribers, and I'm also up to 497 videos in total, right? 497 videos. Now, this one will be 498, and then hopefully by Wednesday I will have published 2 more. Fingers crossed. I don't know if I'll have had time, but hopefully I'll have published 2 more videos, which will put us to 500, which is quite a lot of videos. It is quite a lot of videos. There's certainly a fair bit of time and effort being put into this. Fair bit of time and effort just trying to get better and good at Gran Turismo as well. Only 5 positions race. Turns out we started P12, but never mind. A good race nonetheless. Enjoyed that one for sure. The game has now just crashed altogether. That's all this has done tonight, is just crash. Crash, crash, crash. A bit like me. That's no good. I hope that doesn't affect our DR or anything there. That would be a shame. Yeah, the TT is a little bit somehow all of a sudden very good, which is a bit weird, really. But yeah, TT it is. I do want to try some other cars, though. I do wonder how all of a sudden the TT has ended up around there. Quite surprised in something like the WRX not being up there, but I guess there is only a couple of corners that you're powering out of, so maybe that has something to do with it. But I think there could be some other good cars. I think we do need to have a little look, hopefully, and see if there's some other good cars. We'll try downloading again, John, that livery. But I might just end up having to give up for the night if it doesn't work this time, because that's 3 tries. And it's crashed the game each time. We had that issue the last time, of course, but it fixed itself pretty much immediately. And now it seems that it's gonna do the same again, because it takes 2 seconds to download. You joined an esports team. Oh, nice one. Which team is that then, John? Nice one, mate. Yeah, hopefully it still counts for the DRSR. Absolutely. TT's very good on fuel. I wonder if that's one of the reasons then as well that people are using it, because it just lasts the 15 laps. Yeah, this is having a nightmare. This will not download that livery, John, for some strange reason. It just keeps crashing, mate. That is a nightmare, that. I'm a bit gutted. I would like to have had that on. What a bloody pain in the arse this game can be at times. FRT, Fire Beasts Racing Team. Oh, nice one, mate. Did you mention that on the last stream? I can't remember. Nice one, though, mate. That's class. Yeah, Dan, are you racing tonight, Dan, or you not? Some good combos this week. I know that they were a bit safe, somewhat vanilla, but after last week's races, it's quite nice to go back to something so popular. So let's yeah, I'm quite surprised at the TT being up there. It's a weird one. Guess who's in the Corvette? Scirocco up there as well. I might try the VW, you know. It's a little bit more understeery though. I'll try the RCZ actually. Oh. Right, start again. I'll tell you what, I will go with the TT again. But I'm going to buy... I'll just rent it and then we don't need to buy the tyres. Yeah, I'll try again after this race, John. We'll see if we have much luck. That's such a weird, stupid little bug, isn't it? Very frustrating. And then we'll see if we can try this one-stop strategy. RCZ's pretty good too. Yeah, I've seen it in the top 100 a couple of times. I think it is in the top 10. So yeah, it must not be too shabby. Game crashed 3 times for you today too. Must just be Gran Turismo must just be having one of those days. Or it just does not want to work. I tell you what, I am actually gonna not set a time here because I want to start from the back. I want to try that from the back. But I know that I'll be improving quite a bit. That would do it. That would stop you setting a time. Right, 2 minutes in. I'll be back for this next race. Right, let's go. One lap on the hard tyre. Let's try and make it work. If I see loads of people pitting in front of me, I will go one more lap in the hope that they build a gap on a decent out lap, and that gives me one more lap of free running on the mediums, and then a fresher tyre, hopefully, if we catch up to them. So that's going to be my that's going to be the strat. I possibly will I might go just 2 laps either way. Because if all of these guys pit, look at the state of this. Luckily we haven't lost too much time just yet. Oh. It's going to be asking for trouble trying to go side by side around here, isn't it? Oh man. Oh god, that Suzuki nearly came in and wiped us out there. Yeah, there's no way on earth I'm going to try and pit and do the same strategy as all of them. No way on earth. Let's try and make this work a bit more sensibly here. Right, I might get past this Audi here as well. I'm going to go possibly one more here as well. It's almost like I'm scared of going into the pits. I'm going to go in. Onto the mediums. I am going to refuel so that I don't have to worry about fuel. Let's see, is this strategy going to work? Yeah. Let's go. Need to make progress quickly though. Tell just by how quick and early this guy's braking that I think he's on the hard tyres. Oh, he's hung around the outside. Fair play to him. Fair play. Forced a possible switchback here, though. Yeah. Forced a mistake there. Good race in that though, up until then. Time there, silly mistake. Placed by default there. Chasing for P9 here, motive into the pits there. Is that motive out of the pits or is that someone else? That's someone else out of the pits. We started P11, so things aren't going too badly at the moment. We've done our pit stop, now it's just about trying to hopefully progress. Trying to get these lap times down into the 17s at least. That would be good. Chasing and chasing and chasing and chasing here. We might get there eventually. A bit of trust in him here for me to try and go out around the outside. Work because I had the better run on him than out of the corner than him, but in the end just ended up straight into the back of him. Oh, this guy goes straight into the back of us there. That's not very good. That's cost us a lot of time. Thankfully we're gifted a place by someone dropping it. I've got a bit of damage now, so... That one this time. Just need to watch her because. Oh. Quite defensive there, good bit of racing that, good bit of racing. He was nudged by the guy behind, which cost him a bit of time, which has benefited me. Let them scrap as we try and push on. Not really managing to close the gap to anybody at this point though, this was the problem. To the leader, that's kind of staying where it is at the moment, so scrubbing off way too much time in that final corner though, that's the problem. There's also Fergus has managed to get through then, left this chap in P6. It's cost him a bit of time, I think, those guys battling. This guy's gone off, he's gone off, he's gone off. He's brought it back on. Going to be right on him now, he's going to have a penalty as well, so hopefully this should be this position in the bag. We'll take a P6. I would have took a P7 to be fair. You never know, there might still be one more up for grabs. It's just going to cost us a bit though being behind this guy now. A good few tenths that. Right, race leaders in. So that was a 21-second gap. 22 closer to really. So we'll see here what the pit stop costs him. 22-second gap. Didn't actually see who the race leader was actually. So after all that, never mind. Got to make note. I think it was the guy who's now P3 though, wasn't it? Gone off, however, P1, or he's gone into the pits. It's one of the two. As we see him cost himself quite a bit of time over something. And into the pits he goes, so he was on the mediums. A few people into the pits now. Is this going to cost them enough time for us to get out? Any positions to be had here? Fairly quick pit stop, as we know. Make up a couple of positions there. Lovely stuff. Bob is back in the lead of the race. Within 8 seconds to the leader in the end. Not too shabby. P5, top 5 finish. That'll do me. That will do me. Happy with that. That Swift Sport seems to be doing alright, annoyingly, doesn't it? Guy in the Swift again. Cheers for the GGs, Larry. Enjoyed that. Really, really enjoyed that. I think starting from the back is a bit more fun. Should we do one more from the back, or should we try and get a quali in? Should we try and get a quali lap in? Might start a little bit further up. It's a bit trickier then. I think there's more to lose when you're fighting alongside people. Obviously, a lot of time to be lost. Which that there's where we're benefiting. We're pitting early, and then we're out into clearer air than what we, a bit less traffic than what we would have had. I don't believe this. The game has crashed again. What is going on with Gran Turismo at the moment? Crashed again. This is weird now. Quali Alpha says, let's do a bit of quali. We'll get on the medium tyres. See if we can get something in the 17s. We got it in the race there, so you never know. We could start looking at 16s if we start to improve enough. We'll stick with the Audi for now. Not that we'll get many laps in at the moment, the way that this is going on here. What were we in again? Oh yeah, the Audi. Yeah, something crashed. Wasn't me this time. Clear cookies. I wouldn't even know where to go to do that. We'll do it. We'll do some qualifying, and then we'll do that before we join the race. Good idea though. Quali, give you a target to aim for. Fair play, Adam. Jonathan's got a 16.0. I'd like to think that we can get near that now. I had a 17.2, which was my first couple of laps before I started the stream. Whoa. Right, let's go. What will we get here? We'll get 3 laps in. We might get 4 if we get 4 very quick laps. Ooh. Group 4, right? Yeah, it is, mate. Yeah, Group 4. Group 4, indeed. Sixteens definitely. I would like to think so, mate. Yeah. Hopefully quite low 16s. Now I'm going to purposely not shift up at this point here. I'm just going to see, and I'm going to compare that the next lap. I'm going to shift up to 6th. I'm going to see which is quickest. Oh, there we go. 17. 17 flat, so 0.2 improvement on that one. This lap was a bit of a crap one, but never mind. Yeah, so actually better off keeping that in 5th, I think, then. Well, we're about to find that one out, Adam, because, well, I just did the one stop, and it seemed to work pretty well. I think it depends on where you're starting, mate, to be honest with you. I ended up, the first one I did a no stop. The second one I was going to stop, but didn't realise I didn't have the tyres, so I could only do a no stop on the hards again for the second one. And then the third one that we just did there, it worked out really well, but it was because we were starting from the back, so hopefully now we might start a little bit further up, although I'm not improving as much as I thought I would have done, to be honest with you. Hopefully we can get to the 16s on this one, I'd like to think. Have to be brave. I'm going to leave it very, very late to try and slow the car down on the right-hander. I'm going to have to be brave here. Lost more time than I gained. That's also the interesting thing with the Audi now. Look at the time difference there. I've been short shifting all this time because that's what you used to have to do on Gran Turismo Sport. You used to have to short shift the Audi. Oh, we can easily improve so much then if this is the case. I've been short shifting like crazy thinking that was the quicker way to drive the car. And it turns out, look at that, I'm 3/10 up just by not short shifting. So yeah, right. That can be a mid 16 that easily. That should be quite a low 16 by the end of the next quali. Yeah, wring its neck down the straight in 5th. That's what I should have been doing. Right, we're going to start on the... What should we do here? What should we do? See what I'm going to start on the... Everyone else is on the mediums, so therefore I'm going to start on the hards. Oh, a lot of people on the hards now. Ah! Yeah, I'm going to go on the mediums. Going to run as far into the race as I can. 16.5 easy, 100%, yeah, 100%. Yeah, we're starting the mediums. Well. Turismo, how we doing? Brigsby sent you. Oh, what a hero. What a hero he is. Hope we're all well. Welcome along. Thank you very much. I believe to have comment you must have subscribed as well, so really, really appreciate that. Thank you very much, mate. Good to have you. Starting on the mediums, yeah, we can push a little bit more as well. Yeah, only short shift to save fuel. I've been driving that way thinking it was the quickest as well. Now you obviously do not need to do that anymore in this car. So easily a load of tenths to be gained there just off not short shifting. I was still driving it like you had to on Gran Turismo Sport. We will push a little bit more in on the mediums though, because we'll be pitting. So we'll be able to aim for just 14 laps. Oh, try and get around these guys here. You might get a track limits penalty there, you know. Not intentional, that one. We're going to be okay though, thankfully. Up to P5, thankfully, with pretty much a free road up ahead here. The next guys are the podium sitters and P4. The other half, how are we doing? Good evening, hope we're all well. Thank you for tuning in, thank you for joining. Are you another... Are you being sent here by Brigsby as well? If so, welcome along, and what a hero he is. Oh, God. Skilled, does that say Jux or Juz? Jux. Good evening as well, my friend. How are we doing? Welcome along. We've got plenty of new faces in. Brigsby, I owe you a huge, huge thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in, everyone. We're aiming for the start on the mediums, pit as late as possible strategy this time around. I am using a bit more fuel than I maybe is like, but just my nature of trying to push as much as I can. Lovely corner that when you get it right, as rare as that is for me. Someone else running off. We might be into slipstream kind of range here. Brigsby, there he is, mate. Sharing the love. Oh, I nearly went onto the gravel to say thank you, as I was trying to say thank you. That would have been good, wouldn't it? Appreciate it, mate. You're an absolute hero. Look at that. What's everyone doing there? Is that just? I thought he was trying to just take a as the crow flies route into the pits there. Certainly looked that way. Oh, he's going to go. Whoa, he's going to go to the. I thought he was going to defend that one there, to be fair. There we go, P2 and 3 having a right good battle. We could be right in here. It certainly does, mate. Every like and subscribe helps grow the channel. It certainly does. So all the new faces that have been very kind. Some comment in chat. I think it should. I do have the subscriber only thing on, but so I think it should only. Anyway, so everyone who said hello, I think should have subscribed already. But if you haven't done, please do so. It goes a long, long way to supporting the channel. Oh God! Here we go. Here we go. Paulsberger up top. I don't quite think we're going to catch to him, but these two here have. All I can say is cost each other time basically, which is what's given me the chance to catch up. Looks like they're actually actively trying to take each other out. They're fighting so much there. This is where I'm going to sit and save fuel a little bit. Do all the short shifting. Whilst we can benefit from a nice slipstream. Having a lift. I want to go into the back of this guy. Oh, I wasn't expecting him to go into the pits. What's he on? He's on the hard tyres. Wow, okay. Okay. I wonder if this guy's on the hard tyres as well then, because he was struggling to get past that guy. Trying to hang this one round the outside. There was a little bit of contact initially. There's a bit more contact. Oof. I'm going to try and hold on to this yet. I struggle to do so. He's put it on the grass. He put it on the gravel. I'll just push them along. That's a fight for P3 that though. Whether we hold on, whether we get P3 or hold on to it, this guy's going to go to the inside. He's running quite aggressive there. I'm going to let him go in the hope that he maybe bins it. Oh, he does bin it. That paid off. That paid off. My word, I wasn't expecting him to bin it in quite such spectacular fashion the way that he did there. But that paid off rather nicely. Just let him through. Just going to watch this guy coming back on here for his break, and there he is, makes contact, drops off though. Right, we're chasing down P2 now. We've lost a bit of time to the leader because of all of that, but we have gained a couple of positions in the meantime. So I can't quabble too much. 6.9 to the leader, 7 seconds to the leader. It's kind of up and down depending on each corner. 6.8, 6.9. Here we go. 11 likes deployed. There we go. Is that just 11 from you, Brigsby, do you mean? Or is that what we're up to in total? Either way. Mega. Really appreciate it, everyone. Thanking you very, very much. And hopefully we're having a good race to match the occasion and welcome everybody along. So I'm short shifted a little bit there. I'm costing myself a bit in fuel. That's just the only thing I've got to consider when we go into the pits. But realistically, to gain the positions on track is probably worth half a tenth in the pits, I think. The amount of time you end up losing overall. $11 just from you. What a hero, mate. Thank you. What a legend. Well, there we go. If everybody else is able to like, then we might get up even a few more after that. What a hero. Thank you so much, mate. Oh. I think P2 is on the hards. Right, well, he's doing alright in terms of pace, but yeah, he's through a couple of the corners. I'd suggest I just think he would have been into the pits by now, unless he is a bit oblivious to the strategy, or unless he is doing a no stop, of course. We seem to have settled. Yeah, I think you are right, actually, mate. I wasn't even considering that until you've said it. I think you are right. See if we can get past him then. I think P1 might be on the hards as well, because we're kind of... Actually, no, maybe not. I was just going to say we're matching him for pace, but I don't know. I was just going to say I might have lived to regret that one, trying to do that one around the outside, but instead of living to regret it, we just live to brag about it instead, so job's a good one, really. Keep that in. God, that would have been embarrassing. P2 might be sleepy, it's 11 o'clock here in Greece. Love that. Well, oh, he might have just binned it, just as you say that. That might have been him just binning it there, I think. I think he has. Yeah, pit is mandatory. Sorry, no, pit stop is not mandatory, but the hard tyres is mandatory. So we've started on the mediums. We are going to go into the pits because we need to get a stint on the hard tyres. So we are up to P2 here. I'm under no illusion to think that I'm fighting for the race win. That's absolutely not the case. But we could do okay. That's all I can ask for. That's all I can ask for. Do okay in the race, and I'll be happy. So, okay to me is top 5, top 6. I'll be happy with that. And if I get a top 6 in the top split lobbies, that normally feels like a race win in itself. So, German domination, I see. Pretty much, mate. Yeah, pretty much. Kind of just keeping the same distance to P1, so he will need to come into the pits. I think he's got to be on the mediums. Pit loss isn't that bad. It's only about 12 seconds, I think, which is kind of what makes the makes the medium tyres sort of worth it, really. No! Oh my God! Nearly ran wide there. So very nearly ran wide there. Lost a load of time as well. Lost over a second and a half there. Sorry, yeah, around 14 seconds. It was quite a quick pit stop. Nearly made the mistake you keep making. Yeah, that would have been just my luck, that. So we are going to have to go into the pits now because I've got less than 1 lap of fuel left now. So I just misjudged that in terms of fuel saving. But we're going to go into the pits. Onto the hards. Let's go. P5 at the moment. Can we hold on to P5 as we come into turn 1? Yes. Can we hold on to P5 as we go around the rest of the race? Well, that's what we've got to find out now, so... You can feel the difference of how horrible the hard tyres are in comparison to those mediums. Oh, no. No. Right, let's hold P6. Come on. Do my best to hold P6, yeah. Come on. No. No, no. Final lap, final lap. Is any of these people in the pits? Are we going to get any moves on them? This guy's gone wide. This could be a position. Could be, could be. Maybe not be, probably won't be. Just going to hold on to it, I think. Fast fish racing. Is he going to bin it? Is he going to hold on to it? He's just going to hold on to it. He might lose that position he's got. But unfortunately, we're not going to be able to make the most of that. P6 though. Again, that is not too bad. Got a fast fish behind. He's not as fast when he goes over the gravel, but unfortunately he didn't lose any positions. Sadly. Oh man, another good race that. Another really, really good race that. Makes a change this. Actually enjoying this for a change. Or for a change from last week, I should say. A team that would start in the hards and pit together lap 1 would kill here, yeah. As long as they command and stick to the commands of team orders. And they don't start fighting each other. Decent result indeed. Well done. Cheers, Turismo, thank you. Yeah, you can. 14 laps on the mediums, very easy. Comfortably, yeah. Why is there a Swift in P14? That Swift has been doing alright the past few races. Bizarrely. Really, really strange. Up 3 positions, up to P6. We'll take that as well. Not too bad at all. The same thing happening. That is the. I've saved the replay on the last race, and that is the same thing. Again, why is the game crashing? This is a nightmare, having to start the race after every... Start the game again after every race. Yeah, just fight on the last 1 to 2 laps. That's pretty much it, isn't it? You've got to work together. You've got to not cost time. You've got to let whoever's quickest just be in front. And close the gaps and pave the way. And then stab him in the back. Right, we go again. Sticking with the TT then. So I'm going to be back on Friday night as well. We're going to do 2 more races. I'm going to be back on Friday night where we're going to suggest a load of different cars. So hopefully by that point we got a really, really good quali time. We're about to improve it hopefully by quite some margin here. We'll hopefully have a really good quali time, and then we can also suggest some cars and try and defend from a little bit further up maybe. So I'll try and put the livery on. I'll do it after this one, John, if that's alright. I'm going to try my best to get a good quali time so that I can start further up for the next couple of races. Really annoying that it just keeps seeming to be crashing every 2 minutes though, no matter what I'm doing. It's really, really, really annoying. I've kind of already got myself into the habit of short shifting quite a bit though, so I'm going to have to try and not do that for starters. Oops. And not do that either, because that might get you some penalties, to be fair. It absolutely does. What can we do? We'll start this one again. Right, 3 laps we should get here, hopefully. If we can cross the line in time. Can we cross the line within 10 seconds here? Hopefully we can. Ooh. It's not looking likely, is it? Have you turned it off and back on again? I actually have, yeah. Genuinely have. That's the annoying thing. We said about clearing the cache and cookies, so I do need to do that as well, actually. But we'll give that a try. Hopefully, it might make a difference. That's the difference there as well. You want to get down on the power as quickly as you can. Slow down, darted to that apex, get the car rotated and just on the power. Yes, actually, let's so for the new faces as well, this is a little game that we play. So we try and guess what my quali time is going to be. It is a little bit more exciting than just that though. If you get it correct at all 3 decimal places, then let's see what this is going to be. If you get it correct and you get all 3 decimal places correct, so the 0.809, then you get a free t-shirt from the merch store, which is links to that in the description. And that's the first lap. That's what we need to try and beat, so hopefully our next lap is a bit quicker. Let's see what it is going to be. So much better. There we go. So we said that we could probably get a 0.5, which is what I'm going to try and aim for here. And we're possibly going to get one more lap in after this also. Hopefully. Yes. So what's this going to be here? 16. 16.8. But we reckon that we can get close, hopefully, to the mid-16s, which is what we're aiming for. So if we can get another 3/10 off this, we're laughing. I had to lift there, I had to lift. We're 4/10 up, but I had to lift. Yeah, we're going to lose that. It's probably still going to be 3/10 up. Hopefully. 371 here. Hopefully we can cross the line in time. Have we got 30 seconds left here? Are we going to be able to cross this line in time? Oh man, no, we're losing time there. .657. Did anybody get 657? Did anybody get 657? John went with 666. I think John was the closest. Any 657s? 602. Price is Right, indeed. We could do Price is Right on how much damage we think we could do to a car. Actually, tell you what. No, mediums. Oh, everybody in front doing the mediums. I should have done the hard tyres. Never mind. Right, well, we're going with the mediums. It's what everybody else is doing in front as well. So, to be honest with you, at this point here, all we can do, we can only lose places here, really. Once we go into the pits, the people that have done the undercut strategy. Well, the half, you were closest without going over. 602. Just half a tenth off. It's a good game that we like to play that one. Nobody has managed to get it correct yet though, so we're hoping that someone manages to get it at some point. Right, so while I'm behind these guys also, I possibly am going to do just a little bit of short shifting or purposeful fuel saving, but also I do want to kind of break the gap from guys behind and whatnot. I just don't want to lose time. Door wide open on the inside here, so we could have been having a look there. Together with this guy here. Yeah, John's been within 1,000s before. That is definitely the closest we've had. So if by the end of the year no one's got it, maybe John gets a t-shirt by default being the nearest one. Oh, I've got to lift massively on that apex there. No contact though as we go past. He goes into the pits. Was on the hard tyres as well, so right, this is where we start trying to push a little bit then. he'll be so glad he ghosted. My word, he'll be so glad he ghosted. Yeah, Bob's been close. I think James has been close. Maybe he's a couple of thousandths. Been very nearly there. That's as close as we've had, though. No one's got it right just yet. Not the time to say you have two, yes. Yeah, that might make people a little bit jealous, Stu, but yes. Stu does have 2 t-shirts. Stu bought one and then not last year, the year before, I think, the Christmas stream. We gave away a few for people who had been bigger supporters of the channel. Either tuned into the most. In Stu's case, it was as a huge thank you for all of his very generous donations, not least of all this very wheel, which did take me about 8 months to finally get onto, but we're onto it. And then Craig and James as well got one, because they were 2 of the very first people to ever tune in to the streams. Oh, he stole the pit crew one. What a little bugger. That was close. Or as close as I want to be to binning it without binning it. Close. Let's not make too many mistakes like that. Hopefully we're still onto the back of this guy here. I'm going to have his slipstream as well. Yep. It's finally happened. It's finally happened. We binned it. We binned it. Bugger. That's so frustrating. The t-shirts go up to, I think I've got a couple in double XL, I think. But double XL I think is the largest. Or at least the largest that I've got left, I think. Oh, I can't believe that. I'm devastated. We were on for a podium there. More or less, I would say, guaranteed podium as well. Just about fit in XXL. Well, this one might fit you. They are relatively slim fit, but they're a decent fit. They're not the type that say large, but they're actually like an XXL small. I'm between like a medium and a large, basically. The large is a bit more of a looser fit. don't know how I got that last lap so wrong where I went off there. It's quite difficult to make that mistake that I made, which was just totally outbrake yourself on that on the end of that corner. Quite a challenge to manage what I did actually. It wasn't as if like I just ran a little bit too wide, stepped on the gravel. Just got a better run here. I'm going to be able to get through to the on the inside. Maybe he's on the hard tyres. How tall am I? Not a clue. 5'9", I don't know. 5'9". I've got no idea. Genuinely, I actually don't have a clue. Whatever, like 100 and... Man. Whoa, let's not hit the pit wall, shall we? Let's avoid that if we can. Whatever, like 185 centimeters is, or 100, no, more than that, no. I can't remember now. I feel like 195 centimeters is coming in to my head for some reason. I don't know what that means though, in terms of 5 foot whatever. I can't do the maths quick enough. Not while I'm driving anyway. Oh, right, well, I'm definitely not 6 foot. Oh, well, maybe it's 180 is right then. I got 180 in my head for some reason. Or 180-ish. But I can't remember why. I can't remember what that was for. Must have been something to do with the gym for why I checked. Ooh. Again, I must like making that mistake at the moment. It's going to end up costing me quite a bit at some point. I'll keep making it. Looking at film, Sunderland Uni to do film and media, is it any good? Yeah, it's the main one up here actually. It is the main one up here for film and media, but it's Sunderland, so or it's northeast, so take of that what you will. Yeah, Sunderland actually up here is the best for film and media. But what I will say, because I'm not a fan of uni, is film and media literally is my actual job, and you definitely do not need a degree for it if it is something that he's wanting to get into. Oh, made the same mistake again. No. As long as he doesn't wear a Magnum shirt, he's fine. Yeah, he can wear one in Sunderland, but he wouldn't be safe wearing it anywhere else, I'd put it that way. But yeah, I did and I didn't. I'd never had any intentions of going to university, but even Sunderland College is I did look at, because I was looking at doing something to do with like media and even like radio production and stuff like that. I was looking at those sorts of things, and even Sunderland College was very good for that as well. So yeah, so I know that the uni, a couple of my mates went to uni, Sunderland Uni, to do film and media. Ironically, they are much better camera operators than I am, but that probably does have something to do with it. But so yes, it is decent. But I don't know about other universities, or if there's other universities that I'm going to make the same mistake here, aren't I? No, thankfully. I don't know which other universities are for film and media. I don't know other ones that are just as good, kind of thing. I'm sure that there probably is, without them needing to trek. You're based right down south, aren't you, Stuart? If I remember rightly. Without needing to trek all the way up the country, but to be fair, he could go to Sunderland Uni and then he can come and he can do his work placement for me. that would be funny. He could end up doing his placement for my business and work on this very channel. If that isn't living the dream. Colchester, yes, or Colchester, yeah. Is that Sunderland #1 in the UK? I knew it was good, but I didn't know it was that good, so there we go then. Living the dream then, yeah, exactly. Exactly. That would scar him for life, that, I think. Top rated. Well, there we go. I didn't know that, but I did know that it was good, so... Can't keep it on the track this race. Annoyingly, I'm about to drop probably another 3 positions at least. Fuel, yeah, I'm started short shifting just a little bit more. Keeping a check. We're going to be all right. We still got half a lap left, so we will be fine. But into the pits we go now. On to the hard tyres. We will have to do some refueling. Let's go. Oh, you forget just how bad those hard tyres are when you're been doing 13 laps on the mediums. Right, 37 seconds the gap to the leader as he goes into the pits, so that'll probably be around about 22, 23 by the time he gets out. In fact, is that already out of the pits? Six. Yeah, 24.7. There we go. Trying to stab brakes all the way around. Keep it planted, but just use braking to get the car turned. Didn't quite work. It's going to be a P8 there, which, considering we dropped it when we did and have made quite a few mistakes, it's probably not the worst. This is actually going to end up being the most costly mistake of them all. Get down from there, come on. Amazing that we only lost one place there. Wow. That is amazing, that. Might just have him on exit here, though. Drag race to the finish line. Yes. We have it. There's that Swift doing so well again. We've got to try the Swift. Friday night, we'll have to try the Swift. Well, as I normally say, I'll take a P8. But we could have been fighting at the front there, for sure. It was a guaranteed podium, that one. Lots of mistakes though. Right, last race then. This stream's flew by, to be fair. Final race. Let's improve this quali. I apologise, John. I will try and get that livery sorted in the week when we've not got to wait on... when we're not trying to get through into qualies as quickly as we can. I will sort that livery in the week. And then we will race with that on Friday. So it's a shame we couldn't have it on today. Very annoying. This game has done nothing but crash after every race. Right. 120, 243, 420, 540. We'll have enough time for 4 laps here. Four laps. Hopefully no mistakes. There is going to be some in this one though. On the mediums, settle back into how we can drive on the mediums. Right, get our guesses in. What is it going to be? What is our lap in purple for this quali session going to be? Let's see if we can get a low 116. John has set a 116.0, which is what I'm going to have to aim for because I'm competitive like that. So already messed up the first corner. Good start, good start. Fifth gear all the way. Let's aim for a 16.2 or a 16.3. It's going to need a really, really, really good lap for that though. See if we can do it. Not on that occasion. $16.572, treble 3. I'd love to aim for a treble 3. That would be like, yeah, well, just over 3/10 improvement to what we've got now, which would be good. That would be a good amount. I don't know if you're better off going wide there, taking a wider line. I see some people doing that. $16.488, 379. Might not be far off with some of those, you know, at this rate here. Let's try and not lose as much time. I'm going to just stab at the brakes, off the throttle, straight back on it, get turned in, straight back on the throttle. Let's not run too far wide here, come on. 3/10 improvement. Just under 3/10. 649. Man, come on. You'd be doing better than that. No, come on. That's enough to do it. That's enough to do it. And then that's not going to be enough time to... Oh, right. 649 is the time that we take in. Did anybody get 649? I think we were all expecting a little bit better there, weren't we? I'd have to sit on a quali run for this, I think. A quali session. See if we can do a little bit better than that. Right, final race then. That's mad that I've got no revs on the car whatsoever there. Oh, it turns out I do. My foot is not on the pedal there, and yet we somehow have... we somehow have revs. My foot literally is not on the power. Oh no, we're starting P2. We're starting P2. No. No. We got to start on the mediums then. Just makes sense, doesn't it? No good starting on the hards at the front. Mediums it is. This is our chance of a race win, this. This is our chance of a race win. Fingers crossed. Come on. Race win. Race win. We can do it. He's only a 10th quicker than us on quali. Let's hope and pray. Come on. What's our predictions? How far down the grid do we actually end up falling here? I don't like the look of this because this is not meant to be happening. We've got the HUD display at the bottom. And yet, what's going on there? Why is it doing that? And yet we're like... Does it normally do that? I don't feel like it doesn't. Oh, maybe it does actually. I take that back. It does. I don't know why it changed. Oh, we changed camera angles while we were doing quali, didn't we? Right, anyway. We're all set. We're all set. So, let's go. We can have this guy, yeah. Come on, get your predictions in. Do we get the race win in this one or not? I'd love to think that we can do. Just going to take the higher line here. Better exit, hopefully. Keep the gap to him. The pressure of starting P1 is getting to him. I hate starting on pole, I've got to be honest. Always just feel on edge, thinking that you're going to lose the position. Can't find a link to the merch store. It should be in the description. It is only just a, it's a temporary page at the moment, so it's not a full website. But if you just go to compiled, it's in the description. But compiled.social /Affinity Racing store or Affinity Racing merch. I'll be honest, I can't remember which one it is. I feel like it's store, but I could be wrong. For a very stupid reason, I can't remember off the top of my head. Sorry. Win, win, win. Absolutely. We can only aim for the win, surely. That is all we can aim for here. I am trying to fuel save just a little bit as I go, just in the hope that we maybe gain something that way in the pit stops as well. Shifting as we go in the slipstream here now. I'm relatively happy to kind of sit behind him, to be honest. Plenty of people going into the pits already. A little bit further back there. No, you shouldn't need Instagram or Facebook, mate. I'll double check and I'll Ooh! Oh my god, we both made a mistake there. That is very, very lucky. You definitely don't need Instagram or Facebook, mate. It is just a website, so you should be able to get it up onto your phone. Or if you go on to your phone, if you go on internet on your phone, you go to compiled.social/Affinity Racing. The link to the merge page will also be on that. It's just like a page that just has all of your all my social media and stuff on, but there'll be a link to a merge page on that. Most definitely. And then that kind of has a link to each page. I did have a proper website for it through Shopify and all the rest of it, but I probably set that up a little bit too early. Like, I'd set that up before I'd probably even set the channel up, and that was a bit ambitious, that, I think. But the proper store will get set back up eventually, I'm sure. Right, 5 tenths in it, yeah. Or, well, within 6 tenths. 5.5 tenths sort of currently there. We'll get this down to a couple of tenths once again, I think. I did drop off for a couple of laps there, but a few errors and stuff here. He's driving, as James says, like he's stolen it. He is certainly driving it like he's being chased. Rather nice slipstream. Oh god, I felt the car understeer quite a bit there. That felt uncomfortable, to say the least. Just tried race A, that's brave of you. Brands Hatch, wasn't it? But what, I can't remember what cars it was. What is it round there? It'd be road cars, I presume, is it? Can't quite remember off the top of my head. Down to 3 tenths now. Have them along this straight here, you know. We'll hold it in 5th just a little bit longer. To the inside we go. That felt not very comfortable. And now we're fighting with them a little bit here. Slipstream did help me there to close the gap, but it's cost us a bit of time there. We were running quite comfortably in the 17.7s actually. Last that seems to be about the average there, looking at it. I don't quite think we exactly had the pace on him. I think we're fairly evenly matched, to be honest. I'm going to early shift up to 6th, which is going to allow him the move. I'm going to brake a little bit earlier. I don't want to fight too much with him here, but we're just driving slightly differently, taking a slightly different approach to the race. It's not like I'm trying to defend from him or anything like that. It's just the way it's going at the minute. We're not exactly trying to fight, I don't think. We just basically want at least, well, we want to try and basically build a 12-second gap to anyone behind, essentially. That would mean that we can do our free pit stop. He's going to go to the inside, is he? Is he not? Is he? Is he not? Did go to the inside, thinks better of it. That's the thing, we wouldn't clear P3 at the moment. That Frenchman there, Rocket, we wouldn't clear him at the moment. Found it. Oh, there we go, mate. Sorry, it was a bit of a challenge. I'm looking forward to having the proper site back up. It just cost a lot of money to run, but obviously no one was buying t-shirts and stuff because no one knew what the channel even was. So I might eventually look to get it back up once the channel's back up and running. It was a bit silly of me to spend, like, it costs like 40-50 quid a month to just run the store. Now I'm going to start keeping a check on fuel. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, that's 5 laps. So we should be alright to pit lap 14 here. Again, it's just whether or not, though, we're going to have a pit stop in hand to anyone behind, which is what we want to hope for. But it's not necessarily guaranteed. That Frenchman was holding everybody up. Can you imagine? Right, I'm going to use a little bit of fuel here just to try and run and stretch these gears out a little bit. Just open this gap up a little bit more, hopefully. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? That was me too, is he? I was actually looking at the chat, the in-game chat there. And someone was saying to somebody else, seriously? Question mark. So I think that someone wasn't very happy. But now I've gone and totally messed it up for myself there, because we had a good 2 and a bit second gap. Because this guy had made a mistake, so that wasn't very clever. 7 seconds just in the bin now because of that. which could cost pretty massively when it comes to the race overall, based on the people behind. It's going to be a lap runner here. Will be ghosted, thankfully. And off they go. Rocket into the pits. Oh, he was on the mediums. Oh, so the main guy who I was worried about, who I was presuming, because he was slightly slower, so I was presuming that he was on the hard tyres. But he goes into the pits now, so he hopefully should be quite safe. He was our main threat, really. Easy win if you don't bin. That should be a saying in motorsport, that. Because in this instance, it could well be, and it should well be. Just the only problem is the guy that is now in P3, whether or not he's been into the pits. That is the only problem now. Again, we pulled a big gap here. We've got 8% fuel left, 7% fuel left. This will have to be a little bit more of a fuel saving kind of lap though. Into the pits we're going to go for this last lap. We just have to really hope, first of all, that the guy behind isn't on bloody hard tyres, because that would be a bit of a devastating one, wouldn't it? If we managed to just match our pace on the much harder, horrible tyres. Presuming he's going to have to come into the pits round about now with me, because he's got no other options. He's going to have to come. He's gained a couple of tenths to me there. Yeah, into the pits he comes. Right, hard tyres. We are going to have to refuel though. This is the thing, he's got a little bit more fuel than me here. He actually does have 1 lap worth of fuel already. Go, 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 go. He's out the pits, he's out the pits, he's jumped me, he's jumped me. He's jumped me. He didn't have to refuel really, which is what's cost me. This is for the race win now. I am going to be able to push just a little bit more. Come on, come on, come on. much better run. I'm going to be able to push, hopefully. I've not got much fuel left though, but hopefully I'm going to be able to push. God damn it, he's done it. I think. Is he going to run out of fuel? Am I going to run out of fuel? Man. Oh. 6/10 in it. 6/10 in it in the end. Man, that was close racing though. That was good. That was really, really good stuff. That slight mistake that I made earlier is what just totally did it. Tell you what though, 4 really, or however many we've done, 5 really good races. We did 6, one of them wasn't great. 5 really, really good races. Really, really, really good races actually. Good fun. That one was the closest we've got to winning. Man, wish we could have managed it. If we had John's livery, I think we would have had those 6/10s. For sure. Yeah, it was a good race indeed. He made a few mistakes earlier, but I went and made them as well, unfortunately. Rocket, the Frenchman in P5 there, I thought he was on the hard tyres, and then when we went and seen him pit, I knew chance was there for the race win really, but man, so close that. So close in the end. Yeah, that off earlier cost me, it did. And what it was, there was a message in the bottom corner just popped up. So that feature in race should be banned immediately from Gran Turismo. That feature needs removing. In fact, that feature cost me this race. There's a clickbait title that I'll be using. This Gran Turismo feature cost me the race win. There we go. That's what it's going to be. That was still a really good race though. Really hope everyone enjoyed it. Appreciate everybody tuning in. We are going to save that replay and hopefully the game doesn't crash like it's been doing all night. So we're going to round it off there. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Thank you so much as always. All of the new faces as well. Please do like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thank you so much for stopping by. Make sure you quickly say hello in chat while we're rounding up if you haven't done so already. Just so I can say hello and thank you. Yeah, the channel is getting there. Slowly but surely it's getting there. We've just passed 400. 500 subs is the next one. And then of course we can start aiming for much bigger and better numbers. And yeah, almost up to 500 videos now. I think this very race that we've just done possibly will be the 500th video that goes out onto the channel, which will be a pretty good one as well. So yeah, next stream is going to be Wednesday. This in the most ridiculous combo ever, by the way. The Honda Fit hybrid. Nothing much fit about it, but these are the last 3 entries is what we're going to be doing in that 7, 8 and 9 p.m. So I'm going to be looking forward to that one. That will be a bit of a laugh, I think. It's a bit of a joke combo in my opinion. It's almost like a kind of mick take, not even a serious combo, but should hopefully be good fun. And then the next one will be Group 3 at Fuji, which again will be hopefully a really, really, really good set of races. That's going to be on the Saturday. I'm going to stream as much of that as I possibly can. I may even start from about 4 p.m. so we get 5 entries. Sorry, 2 p.m. 1400, 2 p.m. so that we get 5 entries. That might be the case as well. So I'll look forward to that if we can. Otherwise, it'll be the usual 3 o'clock, and we'll do the 4 entries. But there we go. Really, really hope, as I say, everybody is... I can't be asked doing a delivery for that sort of crap. I will not blame you, mate. And hopefully we can get the delivery on the Audi for our stream on Friday, where you guys will all be suggesting which cars we try. Sadly, it does look like it is only an Audi TT race, but hopefully we can try and change that if we can. So I'll look forward to that. I look forward to... We got 4 streams in total this week. Actually 5, because we got Sunday race for the British Heart Foundation, if I remember rightly. Could be wrong, might be right, I can't remember. But there we go. Appreciate everybody tuning in. As I say, please leave a like on the way out. It goes a long, long way to supporting the channel. Please do subscribe if you haven't done so already. I shall catch you all on either Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, or maybe Sunday. We're going to be streaming on all those days, so I'm looking forward to that. Enjoy what is left of your night, and I shall catch you all in a little bit. Toodles!